One thing you say, Sonia, is that every human being is intuitive. Can you explain to us a bit about what intuition is?
Well, first of all, I like to start with the word
Mm.
because it means inner guidance, it means inner learning. So we have an innate organic part of us that is where our spirit comes into our body and gives us life. That's our heart. Science doesn't even know why the heart beats, but when that spirit enters the body, that heartbeat takes off. And our hearts are conscious, aware, sensory organs. And it's the first organ to develop in the body. It informs us, it informs the body. That the gut is another conscious brain. And there is a cochlear, which is the inner ear, which is another part of our physical body that picks up information, not through words or through external things. It feels vibration. And vibration is how the planet is created. That's how the planet unfolds. And so our intuition is that inner part of us that is constantly, it's like following the wind or following the waves, following the seasons. It senses the waves of life and can give us guidance on how to go with the flow. Literally, that's what you're
Mm.
learning to do with intuition. Go with the energetic flow of things and move away from obstacles and storms. But what I like to tell people is we have to recognize intuition is not verbal. It's energetic. It's a different language. It's a feeling language. You feel it. And I've been teaching for over 40 years around the world. And when I ask people I'll say in any audience, where does your intuition come from? Naturally and organically, humans will go right to put their hand right on their heart.
Mm.
No one ever does this. Never. And I never know where, no one. We innately understand that this heart is sort of like the sunshine of our life. It's the spotlight on the road. It's the compass that gives us direction, but it isn't a language compass. It is an energy and feeling, a vibration compass. So if we start paying attention to our vibes, our vibrations, they will guide us instantly. You're wired for this. Nobody has to try hard to get this to work. They have to try less and relax into it.
It's funny, I had a situation a couple of weeks ago where I went to see someone that was giving me a service. As soon as I sat in that chair, I knew there was something not right. I knew there
I
was
love
something not
that.
right, and then
Yes.
the more we got talking, the more my heart started to beat faster and faster and faster, and I thought, I wanna leave, I wanna leave, and, everything was fine, but the more I dug deep, I found that, this I wasn't in a situation that was good, and it is that exact thing, that innate knowing. As soon as I sat down, I knew that I felt.
Instantly.
Yes.
Well, here's what I want to say, and this is especially for women because of women having been indoctrinated to be nice,
Mm.
which means cooperate and give your power away. But what I know about human beings is they are intuitive. What has to change is give yourself permission to follow it without question,
That's so true.
not I can't feel it because everybody's feeling it. And women, especially, have been really trained. Be nice, take care of someone else's feelings, don't be unpleasant, don't be provocative, don't be judgmental, cooperate. And it's basically the sheep being led to the slaughter.
Mm.
So I say, trust your vibes, and if you have to make it up and say, excuse me, I don't feel good all of a sudden, I don't know why, and run away
Yeah.
because your body, your vibes are your compass of truth, your truth serum.
Mm.
I love your story. That is a great example.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Because I mean, it can guide you for good and for bad to, be in a situation that you know is the right one or a situation that isn't. So, listening to those vibes and your intuition is so unbelievably important. Something else that you talk about, which I find really interesting, is the topic of karma. And a lot of people misinterpret exactly what that is. Can you explain a bit about karma and our life's journey using karma?
Well, I think again, I always like to go back to what the word actually means
Great.
because we interpret it as punishment, but
Yes.
actually the word means to learn. And if we look at school, life is school, and our soul comes, and the goal of class is to become a conscious co-creator. Then our karma is where we failed the test, where we didn't quite learn correctly, so we get a redo. So it's not punishment, and we're not bound to suffer any. I actually think that the global vibration on the planet, because of being so helped by the universe, is we're being kind of freed up of some of our karma in that we don't have to go through every lesson, you know, tit for tat. But if we've chosen that I'm going to be a resentful, angry, vindictive person, then we've not learned the lesson of an open heart and forgiveness, compassion, and self responsibility. So we're going to keep running into unhappy experiences until we begin to reflect that maybe my attitude is inviting some of all this
Mm.
hostility, and maybe my attitude is attracting some of this disappointment. So when I've had enough, I might change my own perspective, and then the experience will change. So karma is just means learn a lesson, and that can be as difficult or as as quick as you choose.